Hello everyone, and welcome to my 90-day Fiance official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Alum of 90-day Fiance Darcey Silva is notorious for undergoing plastic surgery to alter her appearance. Yet, the TLC celebrity is currently advertising a new medication called the contentious weight loss pill Ozempic. Just received my Olympic shot, I'm really happy. On October 19, Darcey, 49, reported on her Instagram stories during a visit to a posh New York City medical spa. It's going to be incredible and transformative. It will aid in controlling my hunger and weight loss. The TLC star said in another slide that after receiving an injection in her tummy from a nurse, she is feeling slim and healthy. A 90-day, the most talked-about substance in Hollywood, has been adopted by the most recent celebrity, Fiance alum. The FDA-approved semaglutide reduces food cravings by interacting with the brain. It was initially developed for persons with type 2 diabetes. Additionally, it affects how the body consumes sugar and stores fat, making a person feel satisfied more quickly after eating. It is, however, a very contentious method of weight loss. People were forewarned of the potentially harmful side effects, including as bowel blockage and pancreatitis, by botched physician Terry Debro. He urged people to normalize it because the substance isn't going anywhere in a July 2023 interview, saying, "It's dangerous because people aren't talking about the side effects." And the issue with Ozempic shaming is that people won't admit to this, so they're unable to share their experience with it with other people, the author continued. The Ozempic, he continued, is the new Botox, and it's for obesity instead of wrinkles. Overall, Darcey isn't afraid to experiment with dangerous techniques when it comes to altering her appearance. Darcey and her sister Stacey Silva traveled to Istanbul, Turkey, where they got another round of plastic surgery, and they returned in March. The twins chose to undergo revision rhinoplasty, lateral blepharoplasty or fox eyes, a cheek lift, and neck and chin liposuction during the visit. Although the sisters have received online criticism for changing how they look over the years, Darcey emphasized they have no regrets. "We're the better versions of ourselves, that's how I feel, but it starts from within," she said to Entertainment Tonight in July 2021, following the sisters' initial twin transformation. "And traveling there together strengthened our bond as twins. It was a whole experience. And I believe that once we left Connecticut, we had confirmation because we started seeing so many incredible signals. We simply felt really safe there, like we were liberated or reborn. We also felt the history." According to Jovi Dufresne's conduct in 90 Day, the last resort, he isn't ready to be a good husband and have a happy marriage to Yara Zaya. The 90-day Fiance franchise's Jovi Dufresne appears to be interested in living two distinct lifestyles. The 33-year-old native of New Orleans is well known for his friendship with Yara Zaya and all of their issues. The couple recently made their television debut on the therapy-oriented spin-off 90 Day, The Last Resort, highlighting their persistent problems. Yara disclosed that she had been using birth control pills because she thought Jovi would force her to become pregnant. Jovi thought Yara was acting totally out of character for keeping information from him and airing private matters in front of reality TV cameras. Following the turmoil surrounding the birth control, Jovi and Yara frequently argued. The American man initially restricted himself to booze and drank with Angela Dean the entire night. He had plans to join Azuelu Pula and Kelly Brown, two other male co-stars, later for a trip to the strip club. Yara was devastated by her husband's actions and received a lot of encouragement from 90-day Fiancé viewers. Gwen, her mother-in-law, didn't agree with her, blaming her for being closed off. On 90 Day, The Last Resort, Jovi's mother advised Yara to talk to her son about her feelings. The majority of fans believe that Jovi is to blame rather than Yara for using birth control pills. Many watchers of the American reality star, according to a Reddit thread via @stress_Ficino, think that his need to lead a double life is the root of his marital problems. One of the first indications that Jovi desires dualism is his occupation. The Louisiana native works as an underwater robotics engineer and travels frequently for work, fun, and alcohol consumption. Jovi just turned down a job offer that was near to his home. His behavior suggests that he intends to stay away from home for several more months and do whatever he pleases without telling Yara. After getting married, the majority of decent men stop their single life antics. Jovi, meanwhile, has long since continued to lead two distinct lives. On the 8th season of 90 Day Fiance, Jovi wed Yara in 2020 and later that year had a precious baby girl. Despite this, he didn't change and kept leading a carefree life. Yara is right to anticipate her husband's development. Sadly, Jovi hasn't yet made much of an improvement. The single father is still dependent on alcohol, parties, and late nights. Another warning sign that he wants the best of both worlds is his propensity for going to strip clubs. Recently, a lot of admirers discussed on Reddit how Jovi is controlling his timelines so it can't be traced by his wife. He won't have time for his other interests if he begins working near his home and becomes a typical husband. Jovi likely wants to stay away so he can benefit from his marriage to his Ukrainian wife and stay away from any unexpected duties. Even speculating, one Reddit user wrote, "I also believe Jovi cheats on his wife by paying for *XX with some of his stripper chicks." Ideally, none of the allegations made by numerous 90 Day Fiance fans are accurate. Kaleni Fergata of 90 Day Fiance recently opened up on how her upbringing in the Mormon Church influenced her views on sex in marriage. On Wednesday, October 18, Kaleni, 35, answered questions from fans during a Q and a session on her Instagram stories. One fan asked if her time in the Mormon Church fked her up when it comes to sex. The 90 Day, the last resort star, who was raised in a Mormon family, claimed that a book about healthy sex and marriage that was kept in her family's home as a youngster altered her perspective on sex and partnerships. Sacrifice giving it up, even if you don't feel like it was a part of the conversation on how to be a good wife, Kaleni said. It discussed how your husband has a right to your body according to the Bible. No approval is required. Men require sex, and women don't have to care. The reality TV star went on to explain that the book left her with the impression that sex was never for her. "I figured sometimes it was better to just turn my head, cry, and pinch arm to try to leave my body," she continued. Then you add all the "no one wants a licked cupcake" or "no one wants a chewed stick of gum" rhetoric, and the church's teachings about how important it is to save yourself, she said in her conclusion. "Yes, it was interesting for me and my therapist to break that down." On October 9, Kaleni charged Azuelu Pula, her spouse of just over a year, with sexual assault. After meeting Azuelu, 28, on a visit to his native Samoa in 2016, she claimed in a text post on her Instagram stories that they had sex and purposefully became pregnant with their first child, Oliver, in May 2017. However, Kaleni claimed that she was held down, and that this is why she became pregnant with their second son, Kennedy, in 2018. "I apologized for that, and the other times I was SA. It's recorded," Kaleni claimed. "You can only imagine how it feels to be told to take responsibility and learn to keep my legs shut after having them forcibly opened." In Touch contacted Azuelu for comment, but they didn't get back to them right away. Since 90 Day Fiance Season 6 in 2018, Kaleni and Azuelu's story has been chronicled. In a last-ditch effort to preserve their marriage, the pair is currently appearing in 90 Day, the last resort. They attend a couples therapy retreat. However, since the August 14 premiere, when Kaleni confessed her husband had cheated on her with another woman while they were visiting Samoa in fall 2022, Kaleni and Azuelu have been at odds. Azuelu accepted oral sex with the woman at the time, and she observed on a FaceTime conversation with him that his tongue was white, a classic indicator of an oral yeast infection known as thrush. Azuelu offered to give Kaleni a whole pass so she could kiss another man, despite the fact that she intended to leave him. Dallas Nears was the person she used the pass on, but their interaction quickly developed into oral and then physical intercourse. Kaleni too fell in love with Dallas and kept in touch with him. When talking about her relationship with Dallas, Kaleni admitted to Asuelu that she had realized their sexual dynamic was unique. On the episode, Kaleni informed her husband, "Do you want me to be honest? The difference between you and him is that when me and you have sex, it's about you. It has to do with what you want, as if you obtain what you require from it. For him, it's all about the two of us." On the last resort, Kaleni also disclosed that Asuelu had cheated on her 12 times over the course of their relationship, including during both of her pregnancies. She isn't sure if she wants to keep her marriage going as a result of this and her connection to Dallas. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.